7. Barrett outside the switch. Doncic goes over. Great stop. And then he hammers it home. Broke his ankles.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing well, and I got some big time news for you guys. So the New York Knicks are actually going to be extending Julius Randle to a 4-year, $117 million contract, and I was extremely shocked to see that the New York Knicks were going to be extending him. I was pretty shocked about the Kemba Walker news as well, because I thought the Knicks were going to wait it out and see what he does in the playoffs, then pay him, but they did not want to take any risks. The New York Knicks, Leon Rose, Scott Perry, Tom Thibodeau really believe in Julius Randle. And this is actually a good deal on a contract. 4 years, $117 million. That's less than what John Collins is getting. And Julius Randle, as of right now, is the #1 option. So that just shows right there, yes, Julius Randle still got a giant bag. It's crazy to think about that 4 years, $117 million. It's still a lot, but not like ginormous in today's NBA. It's just crazy. #1 options usually get paid a lot more. But this shows right here that Julius Randle wants to be a Knick for life. He wants to take on that challenge. He wants to win something big in New York. But you could also say as well, the New York Knicks really believe in RJ Barrett long term to develop. He's still young, continuing to get better. Julius Randle, they want these very good culture guys. They believe in their work ethic. And we know Julius Randle made a huge jump this season. This man went from the most hated man in New York to like one of the most loved men in New York, because the Knicks haven't gone to the playoffs in 8 years before we went to the playoffs and lost to the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. So when we look back, like, when did the Knicks get back on track? We're going to be like, because of that man. We could also say because the front office, but freaking Julius Randle turned it around, shooting it better from beyond the arc, improved as a playmaker. He really did make a huge leap, and I'm proud of Julius Randle. He took all the negativity and turned it into motivation, and I can go on and on about how much Julius Randle improved, just averaging 24 points per game, leading us to the playoffs. Yes, he has to be better in the playoffs. I really do want him to be better in the playoffs, but I'm sure he's going to take on that challenge and put in the work. He still has some things to work on. Maybe you would like to see him tighten his handle a little bit, but I do understand people that are like, he doesn't have the best of feel for the game. He still has ways to go when it comes to taking care of the basketball, and I understand that, and that's on Julius Randle. That's on the coaching staff to really improve him, or he has to continue to get better, and we'll see what he does in the playoffs. But he's taking on the challenge. He's going to be a Knick for life, and I'm proud to say that Julius Randle will be a Knick for a very long time, and it gives us some flexibility. We'll see who else we add, because Julius Randle and RJ, I don't think like those are the only guys moving forward. At some point, we're going to get another guy. And I think a thing that is actually really overlooked when it comes to Julius Randle getting this contract, especially because he plays in New York, it's not just his attitude on the court. How is his attitude off the court? How is he going to be representing the New York Knicks? And I've seen interviews. He seems like a humble individual. He knows what New Yorkers really expect, or Knicks fans expect from him. He's going to put in the work. He's humble. Like, I really do like that about Julius Randle, and I think he's going to continue to get better. The numbers may not improve, but he's going to get better at the mental part of the game. Maybe taking care of the basketball. He's going to watch film to see how he can get better in the playoffs. But now, there's like no excuses. When you get a bag like this, you hope there's a high level of consistency, really being consistent every season. I'm not saying last season was a fluke, but when you get a 4-year, $117 million contract, you are the guy. You are representing the Knicks. You should be good every single season, and we'll see what happens in the playoffs. Hopefully, pressure is taken off of him due to Kemba Walker, but he deserved this bag, and you could say it was a bargain. We got a good deal on Julius Randle. We're talking about someone who made second team All-NBA. He made a freaking All-Star game, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Julius Randle does with the Knicks moving forward. But sorry, Zion is not coming to the Garden. That dream is dead.